Presenting on camera for your social media feeds can be really, really tough. And it can be quite frustrating because every now and then you see someone who's really, really good at it and they just seem effortless. It's really frustrating when I see like a really, really good presenter just kind of just do it like super, super, super easy. But then I remind myself that it takes a lot of years to become an overnight success, and that's all done through practice. But there is a couple of hints and tips I can give you guys, and a couple of mistakes that are commonly made that I can help you guys avoid or talk to you guys about to try and avoid whilst you're filming your own bits of video content to do with presenting. So let's have a look at it. So mistake number one, not planning. This is the most common mistake that I see, and it's basically people, they just start filming themselves with their phone and they just start talking. They don't really have a structure to what they're talking about. Instead, what they should be doing is they should be having a bit of a cheat sheet where they've basically got all the information that they need to talk about kind of written down there. In fact, I actually have a little bit less than this, just like a sentence or two for each individual topic, and that gives you a structure to be able to deliver your video to, and also means that if you forget about what you're talking about, you can just kind of like glance down at the thing underneath that, and then you can then continue, and it just kind of makes it feel a little bit more natural and like, you know, you've got a bit of a flow going on. Mistake number two, however, is over preparing. Now, I did this for today's video. You can see here, I've got no chance of that. There's way too much text there. I've written out almost a script. It's just pointless. I'm not going to be able to remember that. So what I've actually done is I've scratched this and I've actually written it down on a small piece of paper that I've stuck to the camera. Just a couple of words per cheat sheet item, and then that allows me to then structure what I'm talking about as we go through. Mistake number three that people make is staring at themselves whilst they're presenting. So if they have a monitor, or if they have a phone that they can then look at, the common mistake is to actually look at yourself whilst you're doing this. And unfortunately, that means that rather than staring down the barrel of the lens, which is what I'm doing now, the eye line is a little bit off. And people communicate through that eye line, people communicate through their eyes. So if you're not actually connecting with them straight down the barrel of the lens, then that can just seem a little bit strange. It takes a little bit of experience, it takes a bit of getting used to, but it comes faster than you would imagine. Mistake number four is being monotone and not really using their body language. People communicate in a big way through tone and body language, and in fact, words are only 7% of the way that we communicate with people, according to Lawrence Morabian. So try to, if you can, vary up the tone of delivery that you've got going on, and try and kind of add maybe slight little stops and pauses, and just kind of try and add a little bit more of a cadence and a bit of a rhythm to your speech, and also maybe try and use your hands whilst you're talking as well. It might feel sometimes like you're overdoing this, but guarantee you're not doing it as much as you think you are. So just trying to kind of hype it up a little bit, just trying to add a bit of energy into that will definitely help you in a big way. So that's us. It's 4 mistakes that people commonly make when they're presenting. But have I missed any of these? Because if so, I'd really like to know about them. So drop me a comment in the box below, and just let me know if there's any other mistakes that you see people make. Don't name and shame them, but just mention what it is that they do and how I might be able to help them with this stuff. Counter this as something that other people do that you've seen that you go, oh, that's a really good tip. And if so, again, drop them in the comments below. But in the meantime, I hope this has helped you guys, and that's me. So my name's Nick Pilgrim from CineRobota, helping you be presentable.